So, for those of you who are desiring marriage very strongly, I want you to go read the story about Hannah, right? And that's going to be 1 Samuel chapter 1. Hannah cried out to God because she really wanted a son, right? And so I reached this moment the other day where I was crying out to God. I was like, look, I know that I'm supposed to be focused on purpose and stuff right now, but I really desire to be married. I'm not sure if I'm ready or not, but God, I don't know if I can go another year like this. And I kind of felt like it was selfish for me to do that, but God reassured me that it wasn't. God loves it when we come to Him with all vulnerability, all transparency, because He already knows what's on your heart. You feel me? And so some women might say, like, God is not about to release that man to you. And I've said it before too, until you don't care anymore about that. And I've reached a moment where I didn't care about that. But lately, it's been a strong desire. And so I've also heard testimonies where women have sat up there and cried out to God, like, God, I need a husband. When you going to move on my behalf? And He would bless them sooner than later. So, okay, let me give you the rundown about Hannah. So it's Hannah, Penina, and Elkanah. And if I'm saying them names wrong, whatever, you get the gist. Go read the story. But anyway, it's Hannah and Penina. They're the wives of Elkanah. Okay? But Penina, she's barren. I mean, she's not barren. She's busting them babies out. You feel me? Hannah is barren. God closed her womb. So Penina just rubbing it in her face, like, boasting and bragging, oh yeah, I can have children. You can't. And this could be similar to our own life experiences. Not saying that you have friends or people that's just throwing stuff in your face that they doing or have. But sometimes you be on social media, or maybe your friend married. And they're in your face and you desire to be that. And God says do not covet what other people have. But it's a natural human desire to have that want to be like, well, I want to be happy like that, So Hannah became very burdened by this. You know what I'm saying? She was distressed. And Elkanah came to her and he was like, well, baby, why you so sad? I don't care that you can't have no children. Like, am I not more than enough for you? More than enough than 10 sons to you? Like, and so this could be symbolic to our relationship with God. Like, God is supposed to be more than enough for us, right? And He is, but that desire is still there. And so Hannah didn't care that, Elkanah didn't care about that. She wanted a child. So she was so distressed by it that she cried out to God, and she crying and so horribly burdened by it that she crying to the point where the words ain't coming out her mouth. And so Eli come in the room and he like, Hannah, is you drunk? Basically. And Hannah's like, no, I'm not drunk. I'm just very heavy because I want to have a child, and I'm crying out to my father, and I'm like, God, bless me with a child. And so she's asking for this, but she asked God, she's like, God, if you bless me with this child, I will give him back to you. And so I was like, God, what does that look like? For me to ask you, God, if you bless me with marriage, you bless me with a husband, I will give that back to you. So giving your marriage back to God is basically saying, God, I don't want this marriage for me and my selfish desires, because I was joking with my best friend the other day, and I was like, you know what? It would be nice to have a husband here to take out my trash, lay up with, have sex with, but we have to want this for God. We have to say, God, I want this marriage to bring glory to you. I want this marriage to bring and draw souls into your kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And if we're going to want that, we're going to have to make sure that we're not settling for less when it comes to these men. Okay? They got to be kingdom. They can't be mediocrity. Talking about, I go to church here and there. Oh, I might have I might pray here and there. No. They got to really be deep in. You feel me? Because this thing needs to glorify the Lord. And so when Hannah said, God, I will give my child back to you, she did just that when he was born. And God blessed her with several more children. So whatever we release to the Lord, He will return to us 100-fold. Okay? So if you got to cry out to God, don't be ashamed to do that. Release it to God. Have faith that He's going to bless you with that desire. And know that when you get that thing, baby, God is about to show out on the behalf of some of y'all. Y'all gonna have a man that ain't never loved you like this before. Okay? Trust and believe. So just wait on him. You know what I'm saying? Don't be chasing behind no man. Don't be sitting up here searching, because that man is gonna come to you. Release it to the Lord and let God do what he do. Love y'all. Till next time.